again, maybe it's maturity. When you're speaking to adults, no one's going to be looking at you like, what's that? When will you marry? I don't know, maybe they are, but obviously they won't be so vocal about it. It's not like anyone's going to tell you, yeah, I'm not speaking to you because I'm intimidated. I don't want to be going out there like approaching people. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to conclude on this get to know me topic. So last week I answered some of your questions and I sort of tried to group them more like corporate, like more serious questions together. So there was a bit about property, a bit about like university, a bit about my saving habits. And today we're going to get a bit more personal, okay? The questions are getting juicier. As well as that, I'm going to be putting on my makeup as you guys requested. So I just want to give you a bit of a warning. I'm not a beauty content creator, so as I'm doing this, like if it just goes all over the place and gets a bit pear-shaped, then yeah, please just bear with me. This is all in the name of fun and because you guys asked me to do it. So I am excited, but at the same time I'm a bit nervous because I've never done anything like this. So yeah, like let's get into it. Right, so in terms of my makeup, I'm gonna go for a pretty simple face. It's just usually my go-to makeup, what I do 9 out of 10 times when you see me here on YouTube. So we've got a clean canvas, as you can see, no makeup, and I pretty much just showered and gotten ready for the day. So right now I'm just wearing moisturizer on my face and I'm just using the Superdrug Vitamin E range. So that is, that's what it looks like anyway, for anyone who's interested. I just used a bit of that. And to prime my face, I'm actually going to use this Clearasil multi-action treatment lotion thing. So I actually picked it up because I was trying to find something to like combat the spots and the breakouts that I was getting. And so after a while I was using it, I just found that it made my face a bit, I don't know, maybe a bit tacky. So I tried it as a primer one day and honestly I really do like it for that purpose. So this is what I use to prime my face. So let's get on with it. So guys, if you see me looking down, it's literally because I'm looking at the mirror that I've got in front of me here, just to make sure that everything is going as it should. And whilst I'm doing that, I'll just grab my phone as well so that we can get ready to start answering these questions. So the first question that I have, when will you marry? Right, so this is actually a cheeky question thrown in by one of my friends. So yeah, it's just a bit of banter. Obviously, if it was a random person asking me back, I'd just be like stay in your lane kind of thing, because that is a very forward question to ask somebody. But yeah, as I said, it's one of my friends, and honestly, the answer to that is basically like when God brings me my husband. So right now I'm single, haven't found Mr. Man yet. And yeah, literally just waiting on God. Right, so now that I prime my face, I'm going to apply my foundation, which is the NYX Born to Glow. Just trying to get that to focus. Don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, you get the idea. And I'm using the shade Mocha for anybody who wants to know, maybe if you're the same skin tone as me and you want to try it out. So I really like this foundation because it's very skin-like. So it's light to medium coverage. And so I just place a bit on the back of my hand like that, and then I just sort of like use my finger to dot around my face. So again, I'm just looking down into the mirror that I have in front of me. So yeah, to blend I use my beauty blender, and honestly I really like this foundation because, as I said, it's very like skin like. I don't like cakey foundations, it's really not my thing, like I hate it. And yeah, I just love the way that it gives me like a nice glow. Obviously it's in the name as well, so it actually does do what it's supposed to do. Prior to this foundation I used the Max Factor. It's called Face Infinity All Day Flawless. So it's like a 3-in-1. It's got Primark, foundation and concealer. I really like that foundation too. Again, a similar sort of coverage and leaves my skin like coming through. So I really like that about the foundation. The only reason I didn't buy it again is because, I don't know, I just felt like maybe I should try something different. And my sister told me that this foundation by NYX is really good. So I thought, yeah, let's give it a go. So anyway, blending, blending, blending. Right down to the neck. So I think we've got some decent coverage there. I'll just prepare for the next set of questions, or the next question should I say. Who's your favourite colleague? So this is just a cheeky question from one of my colleagues, and Afi, no, it's not you. So that's that. Next thing, what do I do? So see, sorry guys, like I'm just like all over the place. I can't even remember what I'm doing next because this is just so like not natural to me. Like it's a bit nerve-wracking, but it's fun all the same. So yeah, as I was saying, concealer, that's what I do next. So to conceal, I use the Fenty Beauty concealer. I'm I'm sure you pretty much know what it looks like anyway, but I use the shade 430, again, for anyone who's interested. I love the Fenty concealers. Honestly, once I tried it the first time, I was sold. Like, I don't think I'm interested in trying any other concealer, to be honest. So I'm gonna apply that. And then I'll just go down the bridge of my nose also to get that highlight going down the bridge. So next question. Faith and religion. What's my faith and religion? Good question. So I am a born again Christian. I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God and that Jesus died on the cross for our salvation. I just have to blend this out quickly because this does dry down pretty quickly. So yeah, as I said, I believe, yeah, Jesus Christ is Son of God, and the God that I serve is a 3-in-1 God, so the Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit. And so obviously Jesus, being the Son, is the one that died for us on the cross so that we may have the chance to live free of sin, really, and just be as much like God, Jesus, as we can. So yeah, blending out, blending. We don't like, you know, overly bright or just not blended makeup. So for the bridge of my nose, just blend it out with my finger like that, initially anyway. And I'll go over it with the blender on the sides. So yeah, I just wanted to mention this beauty blender. So I'm sure you've noticed this is not the regular size. This one's quite large. I actually ordered it by accident off Amazon, but I actually do quite like it because it being so big, it just allows me to like really like get more coverage, I suppose, and really like blend. So I really like it, to be honest. Good purchase. So I think that's all blended out well. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that I'm actually covered. So as I said, like, I'm not a beauty content creator, so don't have like super high expectations as you're watching this. It's just a bit of fun, and honestly, like, as I'm doing this, I'm just hoping for the best because I feel like when I play back this recording, it's gonna be like, oh, awkward. But yeah, all in the name of fun. So let's move on to the next question. Are guys intimidated by your success and achievements? Okay, first let me get my contour going. So for contour, I use the Revolution Super Size, Conceal and Define. Well, the Super Size because there's a regular size. I just got the bigger one because the first time I tried it, I really liked it. So anyway, I get a dark shade in this concealer so I can use it for my contour. I've got shade C18. Now I've had this actually for quite a while. It's lasted me super long. So I'll just get into the jawline. And then see cheekbones. And then a bit up here. Forehead. I mean, it's not to say, I mean, I don't have much of a forehead, but you know, it's what you do. So to blend that out, I use this brush. I love the fact that it's so dense. So I feel like it really helps me really get in there and really blend like to satisfaction. So yeah, I'll start blending. Guys, is it me or do you also like make funny faces when you're blending out like your contour, or like, yeah, like, is it just me? Because I feel like I really have to squeeze my face somehow to really, you know, get in there. Blend. See me, I like a good contour, but at the same time I don't want a harsh line, but I want it to pop. Right, so that's blended. Oh, I forgot. A little bit down the sides of my nose. So, see, I've gotten distracted. The question, the question about are guys intimidated by your success and achievements. So honestly, like previously I would have said like, nah, I don't think so. But I don't know, like, I kind of feel like, I can't remember the last time someone genuinely approached me like in that way in terms of like dating. And so like, it's just, I've just sort of like related that to the fact that I personally feel like unless you found your person, like your guy, while you're at uni or sixth form college, then I honestly feel like you don't have much of a chance nowadays, because nobody speaks to anybody. Like if you're on the tube, if you're on the bus, if you're, you know, out getting your groceries, even if you go out with your friends, a guy's not gonna come and approach you. Like, it just doesn't happen. The ones that do come and approach you are more or less like riffraff, like someone that a serious person is not interested in. And so I don't know, maybe that is the angle for me anyway, maybe that is it. But I also do feel like there is an angle whereby, like, as I said, people don't mingle anymore. So yeah, like, I don't know, maybe they are, but obviously they won't be so vocal about it. It's not like anyone's going to tell you, yeah, I'm not speaking to you because I'm intimidated, but maybe that's what is holding some back. I don't know, only they know. But that's a very good question. I like that question. So yeah, back to the makeup. After I do all of that, it's time to set the concealer. So I use the Laura Mercier translucent loose powder. I use it in medium deep, and what I tend to do, I just put some in the cover as so, and then I go in with my beauty blender again and I just apply. Me, I don't bake, like I don't like that cakey looking feeling. Obviously this is a really good powder, so it probably wouldn't get like cakey like that anyway, but yeah, I don't bake. I just apply it and blend away quickly. So I kind of feel like I overdid it a little bit on this side, but look guys, I'm trying. This is not my scene. So again, I'm gonna put some here, put it down here, because obviously we put product here too. Got concealer here. Just want to set it in place. And what was I saying? Yeah, next question. I'm trying to keep the balance here, because honestly, like, and this is the thing, when I'm doing my makeup on a normal day, like obviously I can hold a conversation with somebody, that's not a problem, but it's just like trying to keep that engagement with you guys, knowing that you're watching and this is being recorded and eyes on me, blah blah blah. It's just like that additional pressure. So anyway, next question. Love life as a millennial and your experiences. So like this goes like quite hand in hand with the first question, I believe. Love life as a millennial, like again, it just comes back to this point of people not speaking to people. Like I find it really hard to meet people, and I don't think I'm the only person in this position. Like I've had the conversation with other girls, I've even had the conversation with guys, and like I don't know, I don't even think the guys that I've spoken about this with defend themselves. And I think it's just the thing that we both acknowledge and then we just move on like that. Like it's just okay, that's what it is. And it's quite frustrating, because now it's just like in this day and age, literally the only way you can meet somebody is via like online platforms, so like online dating apps and websites. And like for someone like me, like stuff like that makes me really uncomfortable, because I'm very traditional to a sense, in the sense of like when it comes to dating, I still want to be approached. I still want to feel like, you know, I'm the woman, I'm the prize, you get what I mean? So like I feel like if I come on these apps, which I'll get to, I am on like Hinge, when I go on these apps, I kind of feel like that sort of like right to be like, you know, I'm waiting on you is kind of removed from me, and I don't like that. So yeah, it's just a bit awkward, but I guess you have to move with the times. If you're interested in dating, you know, settling down at some point, you have to move the way like life is going and technology is going. So anyway, back to the fact that I am on a Hinge. Well, it's kind of there, but I'm not like active. But yeah, the reason being, and honestly it took some big persuading from my best friend, and honestly like she was just like, look, like it's the way things are, like how else are you gonna meet somebody? So she literally like just like convinced me, basically gave me all these reasons. I was like, okay, you know what, fine, cool, I don't have anything to lose in it. So yeah, I created the profile and I literally just leave it there, because as I said, I don't want to be going out there like approaching people. I don't know, but yeah, I'm trying anyway. So yeah, dating as a millennial, like I definitely feel like it's tough for us. It's really tough. If you're interested in meeting somebody, you're gonna have to put yourself in awkward places and awkward positions. Like obviously not doing something that's like totally against your standards or morals, but like, you know, like me, if you're someone that doesn't really like the idea of like dating apps and stuff like that, then you might just have to suck it up a little bit, or just keep waiting out like I don't know, like some people also say like, you know, church is a good avenue to meet a guy, but like I'll look at my church for example. I feel like all the guys are gone, like all the guys, well the young guys anyway, they've gone and married girls outside of the church, and the only guys left are like uncles. Like, so it's like, what do the rest of us that remain in the church do? Like, we can't just rely on church, can we? So I've just gotten to a place where I feel like, you know what, when it happens, or when it's going to happen, it will happen. Like when God's ready for you to meet that person you're supposed to meet, it will happen. And you guys can meet anywhere. It could be in the supermarket, it can be in the place that you least expected it to happen, but like it's just going to happen. And so that's what I'm holding on to. So I'm just like, in the meantime, I'm just going to wait patiently in the meantime, keep doing me, keep working on me, trying to improve myself, and like just keep productive really. So that's my thoughts on dating as a millennial. Right, so what am I going to do next? Look, see, I'm getting confused again. So I've set the powder now. Let me just return the excess products, because we don't want no mess here. Not too late, mess on the table. Next thing I want to do is bronze. So where's my bronzer? For bronzer, I use the Fenty Beauty, again in Mocha Mami. I really do like the bronzer, but honestly it's just a bit like reddish. Like what do you guys think if you use this? It's just a bit too red. Like, I was really gassed when I ordered it. I thought, yeah, this is it, because I like the fact that it's warm, but it's just too red. So we'll just apply it a little bit. You just gotta do it, honestly, because otherwise, if you're someone like me and your cheekbones aren't really popping, how are you gonna get there? I don't know. Obviously you could do like, but I don't know, I forget that. I just do this. Just gonna get in the chin a little bit. I like to go over everywhere that I basically contoured. Right, so after the bronzing, next I go in with the blusher. So whilst I'm doing that, actually, let's move on to the next question, which is, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I love your birthmark. Can you maybe talk about having it? Did it affect your confidence in any way, past or present? So thank you. Yeah, that's a good question, another very good question. So my experience with my birthmark, like, so when you're young and you're a child, things like that will phase you, because it's like, hold on a minute, like, why am I the only person with a mark on my face? No one else has it. And especially like when you're in school and like you're on the playground or whatever, and like little kids are pointing out to you, obviously your age mates, pointing out like, oh, what's that thing on your face? Oh, how come you have that? Like, obviously it will make you feel insecure, because it's like, oh yeah, actually, why do I have that? So yeah, obviously growing up as a child, it was not my favorite thing. Like, I didn't like it. If I could have like chosen not to have it, I probably would have said, yeah, like, get rid. But obviously that's just adolescence. That's like, you know, kids being kids. Obviously growing up now, I'm happy with my birthmark. I love it. You know, it's my unique feature. It's what makes me me. It makes me stand out amongst people. And like, honestly, like, it's just learning to love your skin, really. Also, it's funny because like, even my birthmark now, like the guys that I have dated, honestly, it's been one of their favorite features about me. So it just makes me feel like, okay, yeah, like, wow, like one of the things that I was really like uncomfortable about growing up is actually a feature that draws people and attracts them to me. So yeah, it just goes to show that perspective and maturity, like, it plays a big role in these things, and it definitely has for me. So as I said, as a child, obviously I would have traded it, like, you know, I'm not interested. Obviously it wasn't so deep to the point like I didn't want to go out or like, oh, you know, I'm so ugly. It wasn't like that, but I definitely did feel some way about it. Now, like, I'm happy rolling with it. To be honest, I even forget that it's there, and I almost feel like people don't remember that it's there either. Again, maybe it's maturity. When you're speaking to adults, no one's going to be looking at you like, what's that? But yeah, like, it's just, it is what it is. Like, I'm happy, you know, I rock it. And yeah, like, it's only, again, when I'm putting on my makeup that I remember that it's there, because like if foundation gets on it or powder, I sort of have to clean it off because I'm not trying to hide it. So yeah, that's been my journey with my birthmark, my experience with it. And yeah, that's pretty much, it's good, I'm happy. So after, what do I want to do? I want to put on my blusher. So I use the Sasha powder blush. So I think this has been discontinued. I ordered it off Amazon actually because I was watching a Jackie Aina video and she used this blush and I was like, oh, that's banging. I really like this warm orangey colour. So I found it on Amazon actually and I ordered it. And yeah, I'll try and see if the link that I purchased it from is still available. But yeah, I do really like this blusher. Quite natural. So I just want to add that with me, of recent, I've not been using like highlighter. I sort of just stick with blusher. And the reason being, like, I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of feel like sometimes highlighters tend to like hold onto your pores. Like they just stand out and they sort of like, obviously your pores, you'll see like the dots and stuff, but with, I feel like highlighter just exaggerates it the more. I don't know, like, am I making sense? Like it just makes the area look a bit more coarse. Like, obviously if you have a better highlighter it won't be as much of a problem, but I don't know, I think I'm just feeling the whole like sort of natural blusher look. Even though like obviously black people don't really blush, like, or when we blush like colour doesn't come up. But yeah, I won't lie guys, like I'm quite pleased with the way this makeup is turning out, considering I feel like I'm just all over the place right now. But so yeah, blusher's done, and then right now I'm just gonna set my face basically, like we're more or less done. So I'm just using this Max Factor setting spray that I picked up randomly from Superdrug. Like it does the job. And it's onto the eyebrows now. For my eyebrows, let me actually, questions, see, like moving from question to do my makeup. Next question. I think that's actually it, you know. I think that's all the questions. Like the rest are more suggestions, like of videos that I should do in the future. So yeah guys, if you guys have any other video suggestions that you'd like me to do, please put them down in the comment section and I'll go about creating that video. But yeah, back to the brows. So I just use a, like, it's just a pencil that I get from the black hair shop, like Afro-Caribbean hair shop. I just pick up a dark brown pencil, usually the ones that are a bit softer, so that I can like get the effect that I want. And for me, I like a natural brow, so like I just tend to like go stroke upwards into the brow, and yeah, do my brows that way. I can't lie to you, I'm not going to do this on camera because eyebrows is one serious area and I'm not going to do it myself. So I'm going to come off cam, do my brows and come back. Okay, so we're back, brows done. Actually, while I was away, I noticed there was one more question actually. It was like, well, I don't know if it's a question or like a video topic idea, but I'll do it as a question anyway. Childhood experiences. So like, to be honest, like, I don't know, like I can't recall much. I don't know what it is. Like my memory is quite bad when it comes to like things like that. But I don't know, one thing I will say is that, you know, growing up, I had quite a strict upbringing, like, and obviously at that time I wasn't very appreciative of it. I didn't like it, but I think reflecting on it, and I guess this is what they say, like this is what your parents will say to you as well, like you'll be grateful for it. And I think, to be honest, like I'm happy with the way things are now. Like I can say that I kind of do like see those measures that were taken maybe when I was younger as a good thing. And because like sometimes when you look around and you see like other situations, you're just like, oh wow, like if I would have done that, or if I would have been able to do that, I might be there and not here. And like you get what I'm trying to allude to. But yeah, like yeah, I'm grateful for that now. In terms of other childhood experiences, like I don't know, I was born in Nigeria, but I came here when I was like 4, so yeah, Nigerian, born in Ibadan. And yeah, what else can I say? I don't know. But yeah, that brings me to the end of all the questions. Let's just finish off this face now because yeah, I'm just I don't know what I'm doing. So next, what do I want to do? So I need to put on my lashes and I also need to just do my lips. So maybe I'll do my lips quickly. No, actually no, I'm gonna do my lashes, so I'm gonna come back again because lashes again is another one that I'm not messing around. So right now I'm using the Kiss So Wispy lashes. I think they're quite cute. They're just like standard lashes, but I don't even know if you guys can really see it. But I'm gonna go and put these on and come back to you. So voila, we are back. I'm just gonna put on some mascara to blend the two. I'm actually okay with the way this has turned out. I'm happy. Now quickly to finish off with my lips. So guys, again, I just go with the same brown pencil I use for my brows. I don't tend to play around much with lip liners, so I won't like experiment with colours, just because I kind of feel like when I use coloured lip liners, I kind of end up looking fresh. I don't know what it is, but that's just how I feel. Whereas if I just go with a, you know, brown liner like this, I'm safe, even if I go for like a more vibrant colour, like red or something. Even though I haven't done a red lip in forever, but yeah, that's that. And so I've already put like lip balm on earlier, so like my lips are like fine, and I'll just wear my lip colour. So I use the Lip Shot by Sleek. Don't know if you can see it, but it's just like a pinky, is this mauve? I don't know, mauve, but that's what I tend to use a lot of the time. And if not, like similar like nudie colours, or just gloss, or combination of this and like gloss. And that's it, guys. This is the finished look. So how did I do? My first like get ready with me video, was alright? Give me a thumbs up, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video in general, if you like the information that I've given you, like, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you've got any other video suggestions in the comments, and I'll go back creating that video for you. So as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye.